today's trailhead. Where are we? We're just a little mile or two north of Evesham, and we're looking for the Barnt Green to Ashchurch Railway again. We're at a park called, they call this the Evesham Country Park, or the Twyford Park, or the Valley, take your pick. And we're going to have a wander to see if we can find anything. Now, I've had a look on the map and there's nothing to find apparently. There's no superstructure, there's no buildings, not really any signals. Might be the occasional signpost. What we hope we'll find are some fence posts, but I've walked a few bits of this railway line now and they're a bit hit and miss on their fence posts. There might be something, there might be the odd culvert or something, who knows. So if there's nothing to look at, what are we doing here? Well, it's accessible. So many bits of the railway aren't. This one's been turned into a path. Unfortunately, it's for dog walkers as well, so we have to be careful where we step. Anyway, hopefully we'll find something. One fence post is all we're asking for. I shall put on my battered hat. Seen too many bushes and low trees and things as that one, unfortunately. Anyway, we'll pop and see if we can find anything. Oh, we've got a light railway here as well, operating today I think.
Do you want me to go
Right, on with the show. So there's a radio controlled model aircraft unit here somewhere. Chances of catching him on film are pretty much zero. But I think you're going to hear him on and off all day. Right, we'll make a start down here then. Heading for the river. You'd think for all the world there were floods out there, wouldn't you? That's polytunnels, of course. In the field today, and the railway's in the bottom of the valley there somewhere, right down the bottom there. Fence could do with a little bit of attention, I fancy. Looks like it's tea break in this field then. Need to slow up here. Well, this is the T-junction where we meet the railway then. We can go left or right, that's interesting. We can only go right. Immediately I see on our left over here a culvert of sorts. It's quite well hidden. Wow, a lump in the track. And that would be the roof of the culvert then. Oh, blue engineering brick. A lovely old coping stone. Don't know if it was designed with only one or if the others have disappeared. Yeah.
Just don't throw the ball in the river.
Well, there's the River Avon. Just to our left, and if we head back towards Evesham, which we will do in a sec, we're going to take a look at the river. Well, I think we're going to get plenty of opportunities, but never mind. They put us a nice step, so we'll take advantage of that. Here our model aircraft friend off again. I bet Trevor will enjoy that. Yeah, a mooring of sorts. Yeah, quite idyllic. You can choose to walk along the railway or the river. Pays your money. Oh, looks like there's a mooring there then. People that want to visit the shopping centre, perhaps. It's attended, that's good, isn't it? What a good idea. Assuming you come by boat. Right, okay. We're off of here. Back to the railway. Right, back on the trackbed, heading for Evesham. Already doing better than I thought we were going to do on this walk, so we're on the winner. Looks like there's some ballast left here, along with more modern graded stuff on top. And I have to say, so far the dog walkers appear to be very responsible. Haven't had any problems at all or signs of. It's good. Just where you would expect to find a fence post here. Nothing. Let's take a look closer to the river. See if there's anything here. I have had this problem on this on this railway before. It's a bit tight with fence posts here and there. The prospects haven't improved. Perhaps the river was a natural barrier on this side. Possible. I think in the days when the railway was built, there weren't any such things as leisure paths. Got there in the end. There weren't any such things as leisure paths. Back to the railway then. Where they've cut through the bank here to make this path, you can see the makeup of the ground. Old clinker and rubbish and bits and pieces like that. Just lying about. Looks like we've got the lunchtime lull at the moment. Good. Well, I haven't had any problems, I have to say. We're in a very small cutting at this point, and the A46 is getting ever nearer. You can just about hear it. Be deafening before long. We're quite a ways above the river here as well. Don't know why we're gaining height. We've got to jump the GWR line at some stage, but that's quite away from here. I got all excited then. Too good to be true. So why you're asking all this excitement about fence posts? The answer is they're about the only thing that gets left apart from the trackbed. Everything else disappears apart from the odd post. And this railway closed quite early, so it could be that they just didn't get renewed in time. Well, I haven't given up yet. You can see the design flaw here, can't you? In round bales. If you're on a slope, they don't stay put. Well, if you could push that home, you could feed your hamster for a while on that, couldn't you? A bit bedding anyway. Okay. There's a chance here in the walk to go back to base by turning right, leaving the track bed. We'll carry on a bit longer. A46 is getting ever closer. See if we can find anything. Gets a bit more rural in this direction. The ground to our left is opened out into what looks like a floodplain. I'll carry on along here a bit longer. There's quite a drop off to the right here. I guess we're on an embankment then. Remains of a telegraph pole. There's some noisy dogs. It's a while since anything was transmitted along there, I imagine. It is. Well, we've reached, at this point we've got pretty near the A49 down there. Could that have been an original gate across the track at this point? There is a road just through there which turns off to the right as we look at it from here. Could just be somebody's attempt at privacy, I guess. Huge great concrete blocks there. Okay, if we look down into the distance, not only can you see the A46 with the cars flashing by, but you can see the track bed heading into the distance towards Evesham. So if you want to risk your neck crossing that road, you could walk all the way to Evesham from here on the track bed. Yeah. Project for another day, I fancy. That gate's intriguing. Unfortunately, the bit that I want to see is covered in ivy, and I've got nothing with me to remove it, well, ivy and thorns. I'd like to see the hinge post. That'll give us a clue. Oh well. There's the road that branches off to the right. Owners of the dogs, I imagine. Right, too bad I missed then. We're just about to turn around and head back to point B. Look in the hedge and what do we see? A fence post. Hey. Central screen with a load of ivy wrapped around it. Oh, good. In situ. So I'm going to walk back to the T-junction where we join the railway and head a little bit north to see if there's anything up there. Done well so far, I fancy. So this will just be a trudge then. So I'll leave you in peace for a few minutes. I'll meet you at the end. The boat traffic. Well, I've got the waves of the passing boat. It's as good as it gets. Too much vegetation on the side of the river. Can't really see very far. Go that way. A little bit farther on, nice stretch of river there. Where's all the boats then? Made it. The road coming down from the left leads to the car park. We've just come from the A46 behind us. So now let's go on up the track a bit farther. See if there's anything up there. Coming up on the first culvert that we found then. That's there. And we're continuing up there. Water seeping out the bank on our left. Probably tells of problems of road. Slippage of the bank and what have you, no doubt. Here you see the railway notched out of the bank. Just dug into the bank and put the spoil over towards the river, I guess. Well, this seems to be more of the same. There seems to be more of the same in this direction. And just found a straining post. Ooh. Well, there's a straining post hidden in the hedge. It's a bit curious because I haven't seen any fence posts. There's a long run of wire. Well, we turned around at the last fence post, so I'm very tempted to turn around at this one. There's a direction sign post up here. We walk as far as there and probably call it a day. Right on the turning point, look, what have we got here? A slab of concrete and some blocks. Looks a bit small for a plate layers hut foundation, but wouldn't be a signal because it'd be bigger than that. Go on, give me plate layers hut. Lying there, gotta be, isn't it? I haven't seen any maintenance huts as such. Not that that means a great deal, but yeah. Plate layers hut, we're going with that. Perfect spot to turn around, I reckon. Head back. Well, this is likely to be a bit of a shortish video, I think. Well, hope you enjoyed it. Bit of a ramble and a run around, filling in the spaces between my last lot of films. Now I'm gabbling on, aren't I? So I better say I'll meet you next Friday. Nearly back to the crossroads. Now you can see the hill, we've got to climb at the end. All the way up there. We can do it. God, blimey. A bit of a slog up there, I have to say. Crikey. I've got a hat hair now, look. Well, what did you think? We didn't see a huge amount of bits and pieces, but we found some. Quite an interesting walk. Perhaps it's whetted your appetite to go and buy a dog and bring one down here. Well, you can manage without. So hopefully you enjoyed that. You filled in a blank. And if you did, then join us next Friday on the next adventure. Could be a vlog, but could be another adventure. We'll see you there.